And we are live. Welcome back to Takes by Fans. We got a great show for you today. As always, we are live every single day at noon Eastern. If you want to watch live, head over to takesbyfans.com/watch. If you want to watch but not live, head over to our YouTube channel, Takes by Fans. We post all of our shows and clips of the show there on a daily basis. And if you just want to listen, we are on podcasting apps, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. So, however you want to watch or listen, we've got you covered multiple ways. Alrighty, today's a big old Wednesday, folks. We've got our Wednesday film study today. Breaking down some film, going into deeper narratives and all that to see if we should be buying and selling teams heading into week 17, folks. So some of the film studies we are going to be watching today are Bills, Patriots, Bucs, Panthers, Chargers, Texans, Ravens, Bengals, and Washington and Dallas. So we've got those to watch for and get us right for tomorrow's show where we start predicting and reacting to the lines and all that. Also, as we go through these film studies, we are going to kind of decide, are these teams that we're talking about playoff contenders, Super Bowl contenders, playoff contenders, or just pure trash, folks? So we'll keep an eye on that as we go through the film and the plays to see who's good and who's not and all that. We've got our NBA Daily 10 to go over. We've got a couple of more NFT Panini cards, NFL to open. Bought some packs, so we'll open those today on the show as well. And then if we have time, I don't think we will, but once again, continuing with kind of the end of the season playoffs. Now that we've kind of predicted the last 2 weeks of the season and we've got, the playoff teams set, we can go through the playoff matchups and declare winners and see who we think the Super Bowl winner is going to be. We'll try to get that done before Sunday show, before kind of week 17 goes. And we will try to update it after week 17 and all that. So that's what we've got. Let's get 10 minutes on the clock here and start the show. So here we go. 10 minutes on the clock. Next 10 minutes of uninterrupted basketball talk, of which has happened yesterday in the NBA. So here we go. 10 minutes on the clock, and the 10 minutes start right now. Alrighty. Handful of games on in the NBA last night. We had 2 bets going. How do we do? Well, you got to stick around for that. But here we go. First game up, Bucs at the Magic, and the Bucs get the win here, 127-110. Bucs all good to go here, just still without Brook Lopez, but once again, that's fine. So here we go. Bucs get the big old win, 127-110. Nice 17-point win for the Bucs last night. Giannis, 28 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. Classic Giannis. Chris Middleton, 21 points. We'll give him that. Shot pretty solid, 57%. I'll take 57% shooting a night by Chris Middleton any day of the week. So that was well done by him last night, 21 points. Bobby Portis at the 5, still a dominant presence down there, 19 points, 7 rebounds. And remember, he was, pretty solid in the playoffs as well last season. So picking up, coming off the bench, obviously with Brook Lopez out, and has just been so fantastic, so reliable, so consistent, and maybe they keep him at the 5 even when Brook Lopez returns. I don't think it would be something that Mike Budenholzer would, not think about. We have Grayson Allen still struggling out here to get any offensive production, 3 points on 4 shots. And then Drew Holiday, 18 points, 10 big ol' assists. And then also Pat Connaughton off the bench with 10 big ol' points. DeMarcus Cousins off the bench with 9 points. Dante DiVincenzo, 8 points off the bench. And George Hill, 8 points off the bench. So really nice scoring production from everybody last night besides Grayson Allen, who was in the starting lineup. So we were hot on Grayson Allen at the start of the season, but as the season's progressed, folks, he has just been cooling off. So we'll see how long he stays in the offensive lineup here. If he ever goes down to the bench, I don't think so, but he's definitely got to get a little bit more consistent and do a little bit more like he was in the first month of the season. So Bucs get the win here. And then for the Magic, no Cole Anthony, so no win. We know this. Leading scorer was Franz Wagner. He had a night, folks. 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. He was a +4. And all the starters for the Magic were really in plus territory last night. Karis LeVert was a +16. Granted, he only played 18 minutes. We had Gary Harris in 37 minutes of play, 13 points, but a +8 on the floor. Wendell Carter Jr., 19 points, 10 rebounds, a +12 on the floor. That's pretty gosh dang good, folks. Unfortunately, the bench wasn't so good, and then, we just saw the Bucs bench be very, very good. So that was the difference of the game last night. So Bucs get the win, 127-110. Alrighty, next game up is the Wizards at the Heat, and the Heat get the big O win here, 119-112. Let's start here with the Wizards. Still no Bradley Beal, so it's just Kyle Kuzma left by himself, and can he get it done? Well, we just told you they lost the game, so no, he couldn't get it done. Now, he did have 22 points, which is pretty solid. He shot pretty solid last night. 42% from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 22 points overall, 7 rebounds, but still a -8 on the floor. That was the second worst of the team. We need Kyle Kuzma to be the reason why they're winning, and he just doesn't get it done. So, can't believe in Kyle Kuzma, unfortunately, and not having Bradley Beal. We know that's their number one. There is no bettability in this Wizards team. We had Davis Bertans with 19 points off the bench. Spencer Dinwiddie at the 1, 24 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds. He was a +3 on the floor in the starting lineup, so it was possible. Kyle Kuzma just cannot be the man. He is not the guy. He's not the number 1. He's not a number 2. He's maybe an okay number 3 on a team, but, you know, you need 2 other great players on your team to be a number 3, and the Wizards don't have that luxury. They've got a great number 1 in Bradley Beal. Other than that, it's not the greatest squad there. So, Wizards lose. And then for the Heat last night, Jimmy Butler is back out. Unfortunately, they just got him back, and he has to, you know, sit out still. Unfortunate there. So, Duncan Robinson fills in at the 3 and has a great night. 26 points, 8 of 16 from 3. Jeez Louise. I apologize. Jimmy Butler was in the game. He just moved to the 2. I apologize on that. 25 points by Jimmy Butler last night. 15 assists. Fantastic. 8 rebounds. A great night by him. Oh, my goodness. And then Gabe Vincent, 9 points, 5 rebounds. Tyler Hero off the bench led the team in scoring with 32 points and 6 rebounds. Very well done. And the Heat get the win over the Wizards here. Wizards, folks, they had a nice start, just like Grayson Allen had a nice start. They're not a consistent, reliable team moving forward. Wizards lose. All right, next game up here is the 76ers at the Raptors, and this was one of our picks from last night. We had the 76ers -6.5. The 76ers win, but they only win by 5. Dang. Lose it by 1.5. Unfortunate. So the 76ers get the win, 114-109 over the Raptors, and the Raptors were pretty competitive last night. We give them credit, but let's start here with the 76ers first. Joel Embiid does his thing, 36 points, 11 rebounds. Tobias Harris does his thing, 19 points, 10 assists, 12 rebounds. Seth Curry, 12 points on 8 shots, not terrible overall. And then Tyrese Maxey, only 5 points and 1 assist. He had a really awful night last night. 2 of 11 from the field, folks. That is 18%. Not great. Luckily, they had some nice bench contribution from Furkan Korkmaz, 10 points, and Georges Niang, 19 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds on the night. He was a +12 on the floor, the highest plus-minus for the 76ers last night. So, 76ers, a nice scoring performance, but we need Tyrese Maxey to be great. This was a little bit of a low game by him. We don't really see those too often, so we're still buying the 76ers team. We've still got no problem betting this team and all that. So, the starting lineup is back in action out here, and they're back to getting wins. You love to see it. And then for the Raptors last night, being competitive without Fred VanVleet, give them credit. We had Chris Boucher at the 5, 28 points, 19 rebounds, a killer game last night. Siakam at the 4, 28 points again, 8 assists and 6 rebounds. And then Gary Trent Jr., 19 points, 7 assists. All that was fantastic. The big 3 of the Raptors tried to keep them close in this game. Unfortunately, they just couldn't kind of, put the nail in the coffin and win it down the stretch. Malachi Flynn filled in for Fred VanVleet at the 1. He had 6 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. Didn't shoot well, 16% on 12 shots, a little Tyrese Maxey-ish. But the 76ers get the win on the road, 114-109. All right, next game up here, Lakers at the Rockets, and the Lakers get the win here, 132-123 over the Rockets. Yes, the Lakers won, but we're still not buying into this team, and we're still not going to be betting this Lakers team, but they did shift around the starting lineup here, and they got the win here. We'll see if they stick with this and all that. Now, Malik Monk in the starting lineup at the 3, 25 points, fantastic. We need Malik Monk. This is what we've been waiting for, folks. Malik Monk to be a great kind of offensive offensive producer for this Lakers team, and now he's in the starting lineup here. We love it. We need this level of play, though, on a nightly basis by him. Maybe not 25 points, but definitely like 18 plus a night by him. So great shooting, 50% shooting, 25 points. We love that. Malik Monk at the 3. We had Stanley Johnson at the 4. He had 9 points, 5 rebounds. LeBron played the 5 last night for 32 points, 11 assists, 11 rebounds, triple-double for the King. Avery Bradley still at the 2 here, 14 points. And then Russell Westbrook still at the 1, 24 points, 10 assists, 12 rebounds, a triple-double for the King and Russell Westbrook. 7 turnovers, but still was a +9 on the floor. So still active, positive production by Russell Westbrook. So once again, we're not clowning that man, folks. We're not clowning him like y'all clown him. And then Carmelo Anthony off the bench. Great production by him. 24 points, 9 rebounds off the bench. Everything was clicking for the Lakers last night. We'll see how long they stick with this lineup and if this lineup can get the production needed on a nightly basis to win. Shout out to Malik Monk, though. Love seeing that. Hopefully this is the start of something really great here, because obviously the Lakers need something to kind of juice them up to turn around this season so far, because everything's not been the greatest for them. And then they beat the Rockets. Great scoring night by really everybody for the Rockets last night. Everybody was in double-digit scoring for the Rockets last night who played besides David Waba, who only scored 7 points. So everybody was getting it done besides Daniel Tice because he didn't play, so, that's classic. Christian Wood, 22 points. We had Kevin Porter Jr., 22 points, and Jalen Green, 24 points. So they tried to keep it close here. They put up 123 points. That's great scoring numbers right there. Just unfortunately, the Lakers were a little bit better scoring overall, and we kind of have to credit that a little bit to Malik Monk, man. So Lakers get the win 132-123. All right, next game up, Knicks at the Timberwolves. This is one of our picks of the night, and this one hit. We had it at Knicks -3.5, and then as we were taking it, y'all were actively betting it up, and then it went to Knicks -4.5. Whatever you got it in at, they covered both of them. Knicks get the win, 96-88, a nice 8-point win for them last night. So 1 of 1 officially last night, and unfortunately, we just lose overall on our parlay because of a 1.5. How unfortunate. But the Knicks last night, Evan Fournier back to not being the greatest out here, 13 points on 35% shooting. Kemba Walker going back to, not great. So after the holidays, Kemba Walker is back to slumping. Once again, why we weren't buying 100% into this Knicks team after Kemba Walker went on kind of, 2 good games over here. That is our 10 minutes, so let's quickly wrap up the final couple of games up here. So Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier back to not being great. We had Julius Randle, 13 points, 15 rebounds, and Mitchell Robinson at the 5, 14 points, 18 rebounds as well. Nobody really went off. That's why they only really scored 96 points. But luckily for the Timberwolves, nothing great was there either. They didn't have any of their big threes. So once again, that's why we bet on the Knicks, and that's why there was no great value with the Timberwolves of not having their big 3. Leading scorer was Malik Beasley with 20 points. Second leading scorer was Jaden McDaniels with 18 points. And then the third leading scorer was Jalen Noel off the bench with 11 points. We know that's not going to get it done. Knicks get the win. Then we get the Cavs at the Pelicans, and this was a close game all night, but the Pelicans come away with the win, 108-104 over the Cavs. And why? Because of rookie Herbert Jones, folks. 26 points for the Pelicans, and he got it done. No Brandon Ingram last night, and Herbert Jones truly kind of took over that offensive production, so shout out to Herbert Jones. And then Valanciunas, 15 points, 10 rebounds, always reliable there. For the Cavs last night, no Jared Allen, unfortunate. So Evan Mobley playing the 5, and he had a pretty solid night at the 5, 22 points and 7 rebounds. Ricky Rubio, 27 points, 9 assists, 13 rebounds. But not having Darius Garland, not having Jared Allen, we knew that we couldn't bet the Cavs, and this is why we couldn't bet them. They lose 108-104. Then we get the Nuggets at the Warriors, and the Nuggets get the 3-point win, 89-86. Just Jokic by himself, able to get it done, 22 points, 18 rebounds, and then also Will Barton with 21 big old points as well. And then just for the Warriors, a little shorthanded, not having all their great pieces, no Draymond Green, no Jordan Poole, so it's just Steph Curry by his lonesome with Andrew Wiggins. Steph Curry, 23 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. He shot 5 of 14 from the 3. And then Andrew Wiggins, 21 points, 8 rebounds. Unfortunately, nobody else could really step up the offensive production. That's why we stayed away from betting the Warriors last night. They lose 89-86. And then the last game of the night, the Thunder at the Kings. Kings get the win 117-111. Lugens Dort now at the 1. They've been moving him all over the place. Lugens Dort at the 1, 19 points, 8 rebounds. He shot 33%. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does Shai Gilgeous-Alexander things, folks. 33 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Unfortunately, no other great production for the Thunder to match those 2 stars on that Thunder team. And then for the Kings last night, we had Tyrese Halliburton led the team in scoring, 24 points, 10 assists. De'Aaron Fox, good to go still, 12 points, 8 assists. Buddy Hield off the bench, 21 points, 3 of 7 from the 3. Still coming off the bench, folks. He's going to be traded. We know this. So the Kings get the win, 117-111 over the Thunder last night. All right, those were all the games last night in the NBA. Let's quickly, got to go through this very quickly. We've got a packed show. But let's quickly see if we can make a little bit of money here in the NBA. Any great value? We went 1 of 1 yesterday. Let's see if we can do a little bit better and hit 100% in some money tonight. So here we go. We get Hornets at the Pacers. Hornets +3, Pacers -3. We don't bet the Pacers, and we're not really buying this Hornets team 100% just quite yet. It is kind of growing here, but not ready to bet them +3. Not the greatest value quite yet. We'll stay away from it. Then we get the Knicks and the Pistons. Knicks on the back-to-back. We'll stay away from it. Pistons, no value there. We get Clippers at the Celtics. Now, this could be interesting. I don't love the spread. Clippers +6, Celtics -6. So I'm assuming right off the rip that Paul George is still a no-go here. So for the Clippers, Paul George is still out, Reggie Jackson is still out, and Nicholas Batum is still out. So those are all their players that score regularly, all out. So we're not going to take the Clippers here. And then for the Celtics, Enes Kanter Freedom is still out. Marcus Smart's a game-time decision. Dennis Schroeder's out. Jason Tatum's out. Aaron Nesmith's out. So garbage on garbage. Backups playing backups. B squad versus B squad. We'll stay away from this game. Then we get the Hawks at the Bulls. Hawks +8, Bulls -8 here. This Hawks team +8 here. Lots of outs. Danilo Gallinari out. Lou Williams out. Georgie Dieng out. Bogdanovich out. John Collins out. Timothy Luawe Cabaret out. So a lot of outs there for this Hawks team. And then for the Bulls, anybody playing for them? Derrick Jones Jr. game time decision. Lonzo Ball is still out, and Alex Caruso is still out. So they still got DeMar DeRozan. So -8 there, not the worst value, but I think we're gonna stay away from that. Clint Capella, Trae Young still good to go. We'll stay away from it. Then we get the Lakers at the Grizzlies. Lakers on the back-to-back. Yeah, definitely no thank you. I don't care if they're getting 6 points. No thank you. Lakers +6. Grizzlies -6. Now, Grizzlies -6 seems pretty good. They've been, beating very good teams consistently all season. Ja Morant out, winning games. Ja Morant back in, winning games still. So, Grizzlies -6. Maybe some good value here. Let's see who's all in and out. For the Grizzlies, we get Dylan Brooks is out. DeAnthony Melton is out. And that's really it. So solid there. And then for the Lakers, Rondo is still out. Trevor Ariza is still out. Anthony Davis obviously still out. Kendrick Nunn is still out. So Lakers on the back-to-back. I doubt they get that great production again. Grizzlies have just been on a tear, folks. Grizzlies at home. I think we're going to swallow the 6 here with the Grizzlies. I think I'm liking it. And I think this Grizzlies team is truly starting to turn a corner over the last couple of weeks here in the NBA. And like we said kind of yesterday on the show, have to kind of be a little bit talked about at the elite teams in that Western Conference. Grizzlies sitting at that 4 seed. So we're going to swallow 6 here with the Grizzlies tonight, folks. All right, then we get the Heat at the Spurs. Heat still kind of, not at their full strength, so we're not going to bet them. Heat +6, Spurs -6, no value in the Spurs. We get Thunder and the Suns. Thunder in the back-to-back. No, thank you. Suns -14.5. We'll not going to swallow all those points tonight. No, thank you. Then we get the Jazz at the Blazers. Jazz -7. Blazers +7. All right, now this could be a little interesting value as well here. We know there's no value in betting the Blazers. For the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell is still going to be out. So, we know they're deep, but, Donovan Mitchell is kind of the number one scoring, threat on that team. but Mike Connolly could get it done as well. So, and then for the Blazers, CJ McCollum is still out. Ben McLemore is out. Nurkic is still out. A lot of outs still here by the Blazers. Jazz -7 on the road. Is that good value to us? Let's keep it in the back of our mind. We got one more game left here. Let's see if we like this one a little bit better. We get Mavericks at the Kings. Mavericks -2.5. Kings +2.5. Kings on the back-to-back. Let's see what's all good to go here for the Mavericks. Tim Hardaway Jr. is still out with the COVID-19. Maxi Kleber's a game-time decision. Luka Doncic is still going to be out, and they've kind of been, they've just never been consistent. This Mavericks team, Luka in the lineup still losing. Luka out of the lineup still losing. You can't kind of put a finger on what this Mavericks team is overall, so we'll stay away from them. And Jazz -7, I think we're going to take that. Jazz, I believe in their last meeting, it was a little bit of a closer game, no? Jazz beating the Spurs by 6. I think they get back to, a little bit of a dominant win against this Blazers team that just has, they've got really nothing. I don't think Chauncey Billups is the right coach for this team. I think they've overstayed their welcome. We've said that plenty here this season already. And Damian Lillard, we have not seen Dame time at all this season, which is very uncharacteristic of the man. So, we've got a little bit of a two-teamer here. We're swallowing a lot of points here tonight, but I think it's good value overall. We're taking the Grizzlies -6 and the Jazz -7, looking to go 2 for 2 instead of 1 of 2 like last night. Feeling good about it. Alrighty, that is all the NBA we had to go over for today, I should say. So let's head over and open a couple of cards, and then we will get into the full swing of our NFL film study. But here we go. Panini just dropped these NFT NFL Mosaic Glass Insert Packs. 3 cards a pack. You get the 1 mosaic insert and then 2 base cards, folks. Now, there is a challenge for these mosaic inserts, and the challenge is a Justin Fields card. So if you get all 15 of the challenge cards, you do get the Justin Fields mosaic. Now, we can't pull Justin Fields in the inserts because he is the challenge, but I don't think we want to pull Justin Fields anyway. The man's not really looking good. We're more interested in the Mac Jones rookie. So we're looking for either of these 5 mosaic cards. Kyle Pitts challenge mosaic card, Russell Wilson, Dalvin Cook, Saquon Barkley, Allen Robinson. We're looking for either one of those, or a Tom Brady, or a Mac Jones, or really any high-profile rookie. And then any number 1 card. That's kind of what we're hoping to pull here. So let's start opening these packs. We've got 10 of them. We'll go through these a little quickly here so we can get to our film study. But let's start opening these packs and hoping for something good. We got to pull a number 1. We have not pulled a number 1 at all, and we've opened up our fair share of packs over here. So we've got the uncommon over here. So let's open up the base cards first, and then we will open up the mosaic, and hopefully we get that Tom Brady mosaic, that Mac Jones mosaic, or any number 1 card. The mosaics are out of 500, numbered out of 500. So here we go. Pack number 1, base card number 1. What are we looking at here? Ooh, a Patty Mahomes base card. Okay, not a great number. 1596 out of 1999. The base cards. Some are out of 2,000. Some are out of like 500, 1,000, all that. This Patrick Mahomes one, nothing great. All right, base card number 2, pack number 1. We got Calvin Ridley, who is not playing anymore. Ooh, a solid number though. Number 63 out of 1999. Too bad. Once again, he just is not playing anymore. Damn it. All right, here we go. First insert mosaic card. Insert number 1 of pack number 1. Come on, Mac Jones. Come on, Tom Brady. Come on, number 1. We got, ooh, Justin Herbert. I'll take a Justin Herbert card. Yeah. Look at the mosaic in the back. Yes, sir. Nice looking card. 425 out of 500. All righty, not a bad first pack, but we can obviously do a lot better, folks. A lot better. So here we go, pack number 2. We're going to open up all these packs. The packs have not sold out. A little bit of a blunder on my part. I thought they were going to sell out. They didn't sell out. So no point of holding the packs. We'll open them all. If they don't sell out within the first 5 minutes, folks, it's not going to be that good of a pack, most likely. But here we go. We can still pull a number 1, which will always go for money and all that. A Mac Jones will always go for money. A Tom Brady will always go for money. So that's what we are truly looking for here. But here we go. Pack number 2. Base card number 1. Pack pack number 2. Here we go. We get DK Metcalf. Alrighty. 1607 out of 1999. And then base card number 2 of pack number 2, we got the Gronkster in the house. Yes, sir. 1861 out of 1999. But now we've got our mosaic insert card, folks. Here we go. Justin Herbert was a good start. I'll take a good start, but we got to keep getting better. So here we go. Insert card number 2, pack number 2. We got Josh Allen. Alrighty, 374 out of 500. I'll take a Josh Allen card. You know, he really got it done. And we are going to be watching him in our film study to decide if the Bills are true Super Bowl contenders or just playoff contenders, or are the Bills just pretenders in general? We'll see. We got to dissect the film, and we're going to be looking at Josh Allen heavily here. So we got his card here. Not bad. 374 out of 500. Alrighty, a little bit of it's a solid start, but we need better than solid, folks. So here we go. Let's open up pack number 3 and hope to get something a little bit better. Let's start getting a little bit better, and then a little bit better, and then a little bit better. We still got 8 packs to go. So here we go. Base card number 1 of pack number 3. What do we got? Jeff Okuda for the Lions. Alrighty, 1407 out of 1999. Nothing great. Base card number 2 of pack number 3. We got Devontae Parker, wide receiver for the Dolphins. 956 out of 1999. And then that brings us to our third insert card here. Once again, we pulled 2 quarterbacks. I'm cool with these nice quarterbacks here, but we need the rookies. We need that Tom Brady. Here we go. Number 3 insert card here. We pulled another Herbert. All right, another Herb. 495 out of 500. If you're going to give us duplicates, you got to give us that number 1 dupe. Come on, Panini. What are we doing? Alrighty, so 2 Herbies so far in our mosaic glass inserts. Here we go. Let's open up pack number 4. Hopefully for another good base card. You know, let's get a good base card. A number 1 of something. Can we get a number 1? My brother got a number 1. A number 1 Ricky Williams. And I was pissed, folks. I haven't got a number 1. We want a number 1. Can we get a number 1? Here we go. Quested the number 1. Let's see if it's in pack number 4. Base card number 1 of pack number 4. We got, Dak Prescott. Yes, sir. Woof, Dak Prescott. Love what the Cowboys have been doing here so far this season, and we are watching the Cowboys in our film study. Not Dak Prescott, the defensive side of the ball, but still, Dak was slinging it this weekend. We'll give him a little credit for that. All right, base card number 2 of pack number 4, we got Kylan Hill, and I believe his cards have been going crazy. His base cards have been going crazy, and I don't understand why. Rookie card here, 915 out of 999. I want to say these cards are selling for like $30, so I think this is a good pull right here, folks. I will take it. Rookie cards, that's what we're looking for. All right, mosaic glass insert. Are y'all ready? Card number 4. We've got 2 Herberts. Don't really want a third, but let's see what they give us here. Come on, number 1. Come on, rookie. And we got Kyler Murray, another quarterback out here. 266 out of 500. Still not that coveted number 1. Alrighty, let's open up pack number 5. We're about to be halfway done, halfway through our cards here. And we got 2 Herberts, a Josh Allen, and a Kyler Murray. Let's pull a number 1 or a Mac Jones or a Tom Brady, folks. Are y'all crossing your fingers? Are y'all chanting Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Mac Jones? Come on. Give us that good luck. Here we go. Base card number 1 of pack number 5. What do we got? Stephon Diggs. Alrighty, we've got that Josh Allen. We got the Stephon Diggs. Alrighty. 542 out of 1999. Not terrible. Here we go. Base card number 2 of pack number 5. Minkah Fitzpatrick. I'll take and a great number. 32 out of 1999. Yes, sir. Minkah Fitzpatrick. Great there. Great safety. One of the top safeties in the league. I love him, man. Alright, here we go. Halfway through, right here. Insert card number 5. Come on. Give us that number 1. Give us that Tom Brady. Give us that Mac Jones. And we got Julio Jones. The wrong Jones. You gave us the wrong Jones out here. And this is Atlanta Falcons Julio Jones. Is that good or bad? I don't know. I don't know if that's better or not than the Titans Julio Jones. But we got Falcons Julio Jones. 189 out of 500. Okay. All right. All right, we got to do a lot better in the back half of these packs, folks. Got to do a lot better here. So here we go. Keep crossing your fingers, folks. And if you haven't been crossing them, start crossing them. Here we go. Pack number 6. Back half of the packs here. Here we go. Card number 1, base card number 1 of pack number 6. We get T. Higgins, and he's been going crazy here. Just went crazy last week. Holy cow. 1947 out of 1999. Base card number 2 of pack number 6, we get Andre Johnson. Alrighty, the legend Andre Johnson. 1568 out of 1999, nothing great there. And then here we go, insert card number 6, pack number 6. Here we go, come on, Tom Brady. We get Devontae Adams. Alrighty, 468 out of 500, nothing great there. We are getting a little killed here, folks, a little killed here. 4 more packs, 4 more opportunities to pull something absolutely fantastic. Can we do it? We better. Here we go. Pack number 7. Base card number 1. Give us something good. Jerry Jeudy. Alrighty. 688 out of 1999. Nothing great. Base card number 2 of pack number 7. TJ Watt. Alright, we're building the Steelers defense over here, folks. 841 out of 1999. And that brings us to our insert card number 7, folks. Come on. Mac Jones, rookie, number 1. Tom Brady, number 1. What do we got? And we are going Devontae Smith. I'll take a rookie Devontae Smith card here. Yes, sir. 163 out of 500. Eagles have been getting it done this season, and Devontae Smith is a huge reason why I love that. Alrighty. Now we got to do a little bit better than that. We're back to doing decent here. Got to do a little bit better here than Devontae Smith in pack number 8. Here we go. Base card number 1 of pack number 8. Come on, we can still get a number 1 in the base cards, folks. We get a Walter Payton card, 1135 out of 1999. Nothing great. Base card number 2 of pack number 8. We got Chris Godwin. Nothing great. 1239 out of 1999. And here we go. The insert, mosaic, glass. Here we go. Number 8, come on, Tom Brady, Mac Jones, Jamar Chase. All right, now that's good. Another rookie card, Jamar Chase, 368 out of 500. Yes, got the 2 best rookie wide receivers. Oh, well, I forgot Jalen Waddle. I should, maybe that's a little disrespectful to say. I got 2 of the top 3 best wide receivers of the rookie class so far. Devontae Smith, Jamar Chase. But now can we get Jalen Waddle? I'll take a Jalen Waddle card. I'll take a Jalen Waddle mosaic insert card. Okay. Here we go. Pack number 9, though, folks. Here we go. 2 more opportunities to pull something great. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Pack number 9. Base card number 1. We get Jeremy Chin. All right, 1717 out of 1999. Base card number 2 of pack number 9. We get Trey McKitty. All right, rookie card, 746 out of 999. And then here we go. Insert card number 9. Let's pull that Brady. Let's get that mac and cheese. Here we go. Insert card, and it's Christian McCaffrey. 436 out of 500. Great. He's not even healthy anymore. Can't stay healthy. He's about to be done in the league. Can't stay healthy. Alrighty, 1 more pack, and we have gotten 0 Tom Brady's and 0 Mac Jones. Not a great pulling so far, I'll tell you. So here we go. 3 final cards, 2 more bases, 1 more insert. Need that number 1. Need that Mac Jones. Need that Tom Brady. Can we get it? Do they save the best to the end, folks? They better have. Here we go. Base card number 1 of pack number 10. Fred Warner. Okay. 1419 out of 1999. Nothing good. Base card, last base card right here. Come on. And we get Jamal Adams. All right. Nothing good. It's a decent number. 230 out of 1999, but nothing good. All righty. Final insert card, final card, gotta be the big one. We've been waiting all to this moment. The last card, gotta pull something ginormous. Come on, Panini, do us right. Final card, final insert, mac and cheese, Tom Brady, any number 1. What do you got for us? Another Jamar Chase, number 34 out of 500. Alrighty, I'll take 2 Jamar Chases. Alrighty, so here we go. Let's recap what we've just got here, and then we will check the auction house to see if we're in the green or not. So here we go. We got 1 Jamar Chase insert, 1 Christian McCaffrey, another Jamar Chase, 2 Jamar Chases, folks, 1 Devontae Smith, 1 Devontae Adams, 1 Julio Jones Falcons, 1 Kyler Murray, 2 Justin Herberts, and a Josh Allen. Let's hope those are going for a little bit of money instantly on the market. Here we go. Let's see what we get here, and let's see if any of the mosaics that we didn't get are going for more money. What did we leave? What did we leave on the table? I believe these packs are still for sale, so if you want to throw your hat in the ring, head over to Panini and try to, claim some of these NFTs. But here we go. Going to the NFL market, public auction house. Here we go. Let's go to trending so we can get to actual prices that people are actually bidding on currently. So here we go. Alrighty. What do we got here? So far, none of the glass inserts are being bid on. That's not good. All these other cards are getting bid on, folks, currently. Here we go. Tom Brady mosaic insert, $18 already. I mean, that's what we wanted to get. Dang it. $18, not as much as I thought, but it's still, beginning. There's 10 bids already. Still got 22 hours left. All right, any other mosaic inserts? We get the Mac Jones going for $34 already. That's what we were looking for. Damn you. What else do we got? Any Jamar Chases? What do we got? So far, only the Tom Brady and the Mac Jones inserts are being bid upon currently. Nobody wants any of the other ones, it seems. Alrighty, so not good. Not good, folks. Not good. So, granted, you have to wait a little bit. Some people can put their cards on instantly. Sometimes you have to wait. So this is not looking good for us, folks. We can leave it at that. So, not great pulls since we didn't get the Tom Brady or Mac Jones. And so far, those are the only ones up on the auction being bid upon. So, not great. Alrighty, little swing and a miss there. Unfortunate. Alrighty, now let's head over to our film study, folks. Start breaking down the film. Start seeing we've got, 2 more weeks left in the NFL. Who should be trending up? Who should we be betting on this week? Who should we be staying away from this week? Who should we be putting in Super Bowl contender category? Who should we be putting in the playoff pretender category? We're going to go to the film and look and decide and see how we should be feeling about these teams heading into week 17. So here we go. Our first game on our film study we got to take a little bit of a look at here is Bills at the Patriots. And we want to watch Josh Allen here. He had a really good game. Got it done. And once again, this Bills offense is only going to be Josh Allen. They don't run the ball. They did not run the ball here against the Patriots. They used Josh Allen to get their revenge of the Patriots on their first meeting when the Patriots only ran the ball and only threw the ball 3 times. The Bills decided to throw the ball with Josh Allen and have Josh Allen be their leading rusher to get their revenge, to get 33 points, to drop 33 points on a very good New England defense at New England. So let's watch this highlight tape by Josh Allen, see what he was looking like, and then we can determine if we put this Bills team in Super Bowl contender category or playoff contender category, or if they are playoff pretenders. I don't think we'll go playoff pretenders, but we'll see what the film shows us, folks. So here we go. 5-minute highlight tape of Josh Allen's best plays from the Patriots, folks. And let's remind you of his stats one more time before we get into the film. So here we go. Josh Allen went 30 of 47 for 314 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, no fumbles, clean game. So let's watch this man sling the ball. Let's watch this man run the ball. And let's see how we should be feeling about this Bills team heading into week 17. So here we go. Josh Allen, what do you got for us? First play up. It's a 3rd and 7. Buying time, and then throws a dart on the money right there to McKenzie for the first down. Pressure right in his face here. Not really time to kind of step into the throw. Just flicks it, and that's right on the money, and that's for the first down. And when you do throw the ball 45 plus times, 47 times a game, you're going to need accurate. You're going to need, somebody that can be mobile, somebody that can buy time, somebody that can, find the open receiver after, the initial kind of 3 seconds. So that was great by Josh Allen. Now, next play, we get Josh Allen running the ball, and y'all know we love Josh Allen running the ball. We want to see more of it here, and that's a nice run for about 7 yards. A design quarterback run here. Perfect. That's the only really thing that we love about Brian Daboll is that he does plan for specific designed runs for Josh Allen. Here we go. Next play up. Play action pass. Nothing open. Buying all the time and then throwing right back in the middle of the field. And this is accurate as heck. Man, oh man. Josh Allen, so much time to throw. Escapes out of the pocket here. Keeps his eyes down the field. And then look at that tight window. He had to fling that back inside too. I mean, when Patrick Mahomes makes this throw, folks, everybody goes crazy. So we got to keep up that same energy with Josh Allen here. And now here we go. 4th and 2 at the 4-yard line. Josh Allen, boom, boom, a nice strike to the back of the end zone to Isaiah McKenzie for the touchdown. Once again, plenty of time to throw here for Josh Allen. Nothing open on first read, second read, third read, but keeps his eyes moving, keeps his eyes down the field, and finally finds that open receiver on a clutch down 4th and 2, folks, to kick off the scoring. Get up 7-0 quick here over the Patriots, and the Bills are rolling, folks. Solid drive right there. Solid plays by Josh Allen. So much time, and that's really great. That offensive line protecting Josh Allen, they give that man a clean pocket. Once again, gives Josh Allen that opportunity to just keep his eyes down the field to wait for something to finally get open, and it was getting open all game long. So great there. Now to the second quarter. Tie game 7-7. Josh Allen at the 40-yard line. And here he goes up the middle. Boom, boom, boom. Josh Allen so quick, folks. And he doesn't want to go down. And that's what we do like about Josh Allen. He's big. He's beefy. He doesn't need a slide like Tua does. Tua needs to get down immediately. If there's any defender within 5 yards of Tua, you get down. You slide. You don't dive. You slide. With Josh Allen, he can stay on his feet. And that's why we want Josh Allen to run, because he doesn't just go out of bounds. He takes every inch he can get while being safe as well. We never really see Josh Allen take big shots, but he still gets all the yardage he can out of every single run, and we see it right here. This isn't a designed quarterback run. He decides to take off with it because everything is open in the middle of the field. Takes off, and what do we got? Like a 30-yard run? Let's count the yards right here. Here we go. Back at the line, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 yards right there. Quick as heck. Gets them inside the red zone. And that's what Josh Allen can do with his legs. He's super quick, folks. He's very fast. His height makes it not look that way. But when he's outrunning every other defender on the field, yeah, the man's got some nice speed. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7 seems to be on like the next play or two. Dumps it down to Stephon Diggs. Bingo, bango. Picks up the first down, keeping the ball moving. And here we go. Another 4th and 2. Can he pick up another 4th down conversion? Here we go. Pulls it down, couple of pump fakes, and then look at this sidearm action to Stephon Diggs. Are we going to get a replay of this? I would love an angle from the back view. No? All righty. So let's rewind it ourselves right here. Just buying all the time. Nothing open on his first read or second read. Again, watch this man kind of pump fake, and then slings it vertically or horizontally right there, kind of sidearm, and it's right on the money to Stephon Diggs. Had to get it between these two defenders and then get it out in front of this defender that's all over Diggs, and he's able to do that. And then Stephon Diggs being absolutely great, able to get 10 yards after the catch because he's very, very good, and we all know this. Now, here we go, 3rd and 11. Josh Allen, empty backfield in the red zone right there. And once again, going to Stephon Diggs. I want replays from back angles on all these throws, folks. Man, oh man, these tight windows Josh Allen is slinging this ball into. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This is the Josh Allen that we saw all last year, folks. Not the Josh Allen that we kind of got for the first, 13 weeks of the season. Maybe even all the way up to like week 16, obviously, or honestly. But a wonderful throw right there to Stephon Diggs for the touchdown, going up 17-7. Here we go, a minute before halftime, designed quarterback run by Josh Allen on 1st and 20, just trying to do something right before halftime. Not enough, and they just go into halftime comfortable with 17-7 lead. Alrighty, out of halftime here. Here we go. 1st and 10 around midfield. Josh Allen, boom, another perfect throw right here. 15 yards down the field. Once again, solid pocket to begin with, and then plenty of time to throw, and delivers the ball past the first down for 15-plus yards. Isaiah McKenzie on the boundary. And then 2nd and 1, Josh Allen QB sneaking. I mean, that's the easiest decision ever, folks. Josh Allen QB sneak on 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. That should only be the play call. Josh Allen QB sneak. He's going to get it every single time. Here we go. Josh Allen, pressure coming immediately right here. Recognizes it, able to escape it. Everybody's coming right now. Everything's breaking down. And Josh Allen, once again, sees it immediately. And on that kind of second drop back, he immediately starts to climb the pocket, sees the opening, keeps his eyes down the field, throws the ball, back across his body in the middle of the field. And, usually you're not supposed to do that. But, the way that these kind of new athletic quarterbacks are playing, Patrick Mahomes, making it kind of mainstream to kind of throw back across your body over the middle of the field here. A lot of quarterbacks are starting to do it. A lot of quarterbacks get in trouble for doing it. But Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson can even do it. Patrick Mahomes can do it right here. They're just masters at it, and they really don't kind of turn the ball over while doing it. So it's still a good, impressive throw on 3rd and 10, and that's enough for the first down. All right, here we go on 1st and 25 at the 30-yard line. Josh Allen wanting to go deep, brings his eyes back towards him a little bit, and once again, pressure right in his face, and able to deliver an accurate as heck ball right there with pressure right in his grill, folks. Loving what we've been seeing from Josh Allen so far in this game. Fantastic quarterbacking. Cool as a cucumber, accurate as heck throws with all the pressure. Here we go, rolling out of the pocket again, flinging the ball down the field up for Isaiah McKenzie again. And once again, just look at, he's slinging this ball so, it looks just so effortlessly right here. Just one hand flinging this ball, and it's absolutely perfect. Man, oh man, throwing the ball high in a way where only your receiver can go and make a play on the ball. Man, oh man. And we also have to shout out Isaiah McKenzie for being absolutely fantastic in this game. And if they can have that kind of second wide receiver be as consistent as Stephon Diggs has been, man, oh man, this Bills team, they may be able to win the ring. May be able. All right, next play up here at the Patriots 25-yard line. Rolling out of the pocket, decides to tuck it and run, and that's 10 yards, baby. Bingo, bango. Going between those two defenders. Once again, he's not afraid to take the hit because he knows he can absorb the hit because he is a big, beefy guy, folks. I believe, I want to say 6'4", 230-ish. He may be 6'6". 6'6" is kind of going in my head, but let's quickly bring up what his size is quickly right here. So here we go. What do we got with Josh Allen? 6'5", 237. I mean, bango, bango. That's a beefy boy right there, folks. He can take a hit. He can deliver a hit. Let that man run. Stop playing so scared of having your quarterback injured. If it happens, it would suck, but stop actively trying to not get these quarterbacks injured, folks. All right? Go for it. Go for the win. Can y'all have some guts and go for a win? All right, here we go. Josh Allen, a nice little sling right there to Dawson Knox. Favorite, red zone target. He's great in the red zone for this Bills team. So great throw right there. And then here we go. 4th quarter. The Patriots are only down 5 points here. Patriots are down 5 points. Bills up 5 points with 7 minutes left in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 10. Must extend these drives. Don't give the Patriots a chance to tie up this game. Josh Allen on 3rd and 10. A great strike right there to who? Isaiah McKenzie right on the boundary. 3rd and 10. Pressure at their own 25-yard line. And he puts it right on the money. 15+ yards to Isaiah McKenzie, first down. and this is going to help, ice the game a little bit, choose some more clock. And here we go, 6 minutes and counting. Josh Allen rolling out to the right, plenty of time to throw. And once again, just Isaiah McKenzie on basically the same exact throw, throwing it all the way to the left sideline from the right hash right here. And Josh Allen, it's not behind. It's maybe even a tad too much out in front from the right hash to the left sideline. Big arm, powerful, not behind, accurate as heck. Josh Allen was slinging the ball on 4th and 1, still only up 5 points with 4.5 minutes left. 4th and 1, they don't QB sneak with Josh Allen. They do a little bit of a bootleg, but it goes because Josh Allen is so athletic. I don't understand why you don't QB sneak it right here. But either way, they get Josh Allen on the bootleg, able to kind of do a nice little hesitation move because the athleticism is there, and he picks up about 7 yards on 4th and 1, chewing even more clock. Here we go, 3rd and 10, 3 minutes left from the Patriots 26-yard line. Josh Allen flings the ball, fakes like he's going to run it, and then just flings it forward to Stephon Diggs right before he crosses the line. Another first down pickup on a crucial 3rd down, and here we go, 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. 2 minutes left. Josh Allen, read option, and then a pitch to Dawson Knox. I mean, there's so much you can do with Josh Allen running the ball, and it truly seemed like Brian Daboll in the kind of 4th quarter was implementing everything they can do, or it was just Josh Allen doing it by himself of, the read options and then pitching it and all that. So fantastic work there by Josh Allen. A huge game needed, not for the Bills just winning, but for Josh Allen having one of the best games of the season, folks, against a great team, trying to get that division lead back and all that. Did it consistently, 1st quarter, 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter, pressure-filled 4th quarter, multiple times picking up the 1st down to chew out the clock. That was real impressive. And now, because of that performance, I think this Bills team can truly be Super Bowl contenders if they continue to play offensively what we just saw. We know they're never going to establish a running game. We are 16 weeks into the season, and they still have never established a running game. They are going to rely on Josh Allen to win them the chip. And from what we just saw offensively, the throws he was making, the time he was given in the pocket due to the offensive line, the running of Josh Allen, the play action of Josh Allen, the fakery, the trickery, the athleticism, the little pitch he started to do. I mean, because now everybody is going to start, when, he rolls out of the pocket, when Josh Allen rolls out of the pocket, the defense is going to start instantly biting on it because they're like, oh, he can run. And then now this little pitch that he does, 5 yards down the field, side hand pitch, he's got that in his repertoire now, burning defenses even more. I think I'm ready to declare this Bills team Super Bowl contenders, folks. Truly Super Bowl contenders from what we just saw by Josh Allen offensively. I loved everything about that. We'll see if Brian Daboll holds this team back. It's really, I think it's honestly going to come down to, is Brian Daboll or Sean McDermott going to hold this Bills team back, because they do get ultra conservative. They weren't ultra conservative against this Patriots team, which gives us, once again, another green flag to put them in Super Bowl contenders. But, over the last couple of seasons when they made the playoffs, or just last season, really, when they made the playoffs, just super conservative in their play calling in the playoffs and in those pressure-filled games down the stretch of the regular season. We need them to actively go out and win the game. Once again, stop being kind of shy of running Josh Allen. Don't just assume he's going to get hurt on every single run. You can't kind of plan for that. Injuries happen. They're freak. They can happen on a drop back. They can happen just whenever. So planning for or trying to actively prevent an injury, I think is the wrong way to play in this league. And so once again, is Brian Daboll going to hold them back? I hope not. He didn't do it in this game, and this was a game against the Patriots for the division lead, to try to stay in the playoff hunt and all that, and they got it done. So big, huge, great game right here, and the Bills, in our opinion, are Super Bowl contenders based off of this performance. Alrighty, now let's head over to our next matchup up, and we are going to the Bucs and the Panthers. Now, NFL.com Game Pass, the All-22 film has been absolutely trashed this week. There's only like 3 games so far where All-22 is on, and like one of those games is Jets-Jags. Of course, we're not going to watch this game, so we're a little beholden to the overall replays. So we can't just watch Cam Newton and Sam Darnold on their plays alone, unfortunately. But what I want to do right here, once again, you all know how we feel about betting this Panthers team and all that. You stay away from it. You got to stop. You got to stop. You got to stop betting the Panthers. But, maybe another thing that we can use, a tool that we can use to show y'all to stop betting the Panthers, we are going to watch the highlights right here. The Bucs versus Panthers highlights. It's a 6-minute clip, and I just want to see what offensive plays for the Panthers are they showing y'all that y'all, because y'all must only be, y'all are obviously watching these Panthers play. I mean, you can't actively watch this Panthers team play and then the next week be like, yeah, I'm gonna bet on them. There's no way you're doing that. So the only other solution that I can think of is that y'all are watching these highlight tapes and just seeing some like 2 good plays by Cam Newton and then betting them the next week. That's the only thing that makes sense. So let me see what y'all are seeing. We'll watch the highlights right here. We're only going to focus on the Panthers offensive highlights because I want to see what is Cam Newton showing y'all that is giving y'all the audacity to bet them on a weekly basis. So let's see what Cam Newton's best plays that make a highlight package are, and let's see how many of them are. I'm going to call it right now. I think we get maybe 2 plays. I think we get 2 offensive plays here by the Panthers, maybe one by Sam Darnold, maybe one by Cam Newton. So let's see what they show as highlights here offensively for this Panthers team. Here we go. We'll skip all the other plays. Offensive for the Bucs, defensive for the Bucs. Well, I guess defense would be offense for the Panthers, and then defense for the Panthers. We don't care about those plays. But here we go. First play up. We get a Cam Newton highlight right off the rip. Or maybe it's a Bucs defensive highlight. We got to watch it. So here we go. It's the first highlight up is a Cam Newton run, which is basically the only thing he does. And that, holy moly, that was great. This was great right here. Cam Newton from the Bucs 45-yard line. Little hesitation. This is a designed run. Is blocked to perfection. And Cam Newton brings it all the way down to the 10-yard line. That was a great run by Cam Newton right there. Holy moly. Great design overall by the Panthers as well. That was their one highlight, and I don't think it's going to get any better than that, honestly. That was great. But that's all we know Cam Newton does, folks. I mean, and then the next highlight, y'all want to know what the next highlight is? It's their field goal attempt after that great Cam Newton run, because Cam Newton in the red zone is trash. Even him running in the red zone is not as good as it was, his first 2 games when nobody really kind of, we forgot about Cam Newton. And then they're like, oh, yeah, we know he's trash, so they can now shut him down in the red zone. All right, so that's the one highlight. So far, we've got 1 highlight by Cam Newton. Let's, and it was good. Let's kind of keep track here. We'll have Cam highlights, and we'll see if Sam Darnold gets into the mix because we know they both played. So Cam Newton, 1 highlight, and it was good. We'll give it a scale, 1 to 10. I'm going to give that a solid 8. He kind of, actively went out of bounds, didn't try to stay in bounds, didn't try to, throw a shoulder or anything like that. So I'll give it an 8. That's a solid 8 right there. Y'all just like, if y'all just watch that one play, I could see y'all betting, Panthers plus 10. I could see that. But folks, you can't just do one play in the first quarter. 7 minutes left. Come on. All right, next highlight up here. We get a Bucs play. We can skip it. That goes for the score. Here we go. Back to Panthers offense. Couple of plays later. Here we go. Let's see what they show here. Maybe, and it may not even be a good positive play for the Panthers. Anytime we see the Panthers offense on the field, it could be a great defensive play by the Bucs. So here we go. 3rd and 4. Cam Newton throws it up, and that's a pick. So see what we're saying? I mean, just lofts this up on 3rd and 4. Who are you even going to here, Cam? And at this point, immediately, first play, okay, I can maybe understand. It was a great run, all that. I can maybe understand why y'all bet the Panthers. But then after seeing this play right there. That first good play goes out the window, and I'm back to never betting the Panthers ever again. I'm talking about 20 years down the line where Cam Newton is actively retired and there's zero chance of him returning to the league. I still don't bet the Panthers. This is what Cam Newton has done to this organization. This is what Matt Rule has done to this organization. This is what Sam Darnold has kind of done to this organization. I won't bet this team for 20 years straight. So Cam Newton just lofts this one up. Absolutely bad right there. And that's an easy pick on 3rd and 4. Once again, first quarter, they're only down 7-3. Manageable game, but he's actively turning over the ball. Not good. All right, so Cam Newton interception was the second highlight that he was in. Not good. All right, then we get a Tom Brady highlight or a defensive highlight. It doesn't matter to us. We get a field goal, and now here we go. Oh, Sam Darnold is up. Oh, a Sam Darnold highlight. Is this a good highlight for Sam or a bad highlight for Sam? Here we go. Down 10-3, 2nd and 8. Sam Darnold nowhere to go with the ball, and he slings it down the field, and it's wide open. So Sam Darnold, and this goes all the way down to the 10-yard line. So I'll give Sam Darnold, that was a good play right there. That was a good highlight. One good highlight so far. And I'll say that's about an 8 as well. Escaping the pocket. He threw the ball wide. It was wide open, folks. I'm talking about nobody within 20 yards of this man. So we're not going to give Sam Darnold all the praise right there, but keeping his eyes down the field, escaping the pressure, solid right there. We'll give him an 8 on that throw. On that highlight. So each quarterback so far has one highlight that we do rank about an 8 on a scale of 1 to 10. Can Sam Darnold outperform? Here we go. Sam Darnold in the red zone, 3rd and goal. Can he get it done? Sam Darnold stepping up in the pocket, and he goes down. So once again, stalling in the red zone. They have one big play. They both score 3 points out of it, and that's the only points that they scored all game long. One good Cam Newton run, one good wide open Sam Darnold throw. That leads to the only points of the game, folks. Okay, do you all see what we're saying now? Y'all are just cutting off the highlights, 2 minutes into it. Watch the full 5-6 minutes, folks. You will not want to bet the Panthers. Here we go. All right, so Sam Darnold doesn't get it done. They have to settle for a field goal on 4th and goal, and then the kicker has more. Let's get that up. Here we go. We got the kicker. Kicker has 2 highlights. Kicker for this Panthers team has 2 highlights, 2 field goals. Sam Darnold has one positive highlight, and Cam Newton has 1 positive highlight. Okay, folks, are y'all getting it now? Are y'all getting it now? All right, here we go. It's so funny. They go from Bucs field goal highlight, which kind of, shows us, hey, the Panthers get the ball next, and then they go right back to the Bucs highlights offensively because the Panthers are absolutely trash. So here we go. Got to keep scrolling here. Till we get back, we get a Cameron Brate touchdown. We get Tom Brady in the red zone. We get Tom Brady slinging to Gronk. We get Tom Brady in the red zone. We get the Bucs field goal kicker. Oh, hang on. We get Cam back. Cam highlight back. Positive Cam highlight or negative Cam highlight. Let's decipher. Here we go. Cam Newton on 3rd and 10. Dropping back the pass and does not even try to not get sacked right here. So another negative highlight for Cam Newton. So the kicker still has more positive highlights for the Panthers than Cam Newton does. Then we're back to Tom Brady highlight. Then we're back to Ronald Jones touchdown highlight. And then we're back to, hang on, the Panthers I think are on the field offensively here. Here we go. Sam Darnold's chance at a second good highlight. Let's see if he can get it done. 2nd and 8 from the Bucs 20-yard line. They're in the red zone, folks, or very close to approaching the red zone, on the doorstep of the red zone. What can Sam Darnold do here on 2nd and 8? He steps up in the pocket and goes down and holds onto the ball, so that's good, but still gets sacked. Oh, my goodness. Sam Darnold, get rid of the ball, please. On 4th and 11, Sam Darnold, another chance at a highlight right here. 4th and 11. 4th and 11. Good luck on that. From the Bucs 24-yard line, can Sam Darnold get it done? He gets hit as he's throwing, and it falls incomplete. Nowhere near anybody. Alrighty, then we get, Sam Darnold back up. Sam Darnold, another chance for a good highlight on 4th and 10. 10 minutes left in the game, down 29-6. He rolls out of the pocket, and he's so slow. Even after escaping like one defender in the pocket, he's still clamored by 3 other defenders right here. Man, oh man, we just saw Josh Allen escape all the pressures by the New England defense. Sam Darnold is actively getting eaten by all the Bucs defenders right here. Another not highlight here for the Panthers offense. We've gotten 4 highlights of the Panthers offense. 2 have been field goals. What are y'all doing here? All right, hang on. One more chance. I think this is the final chance right here for a positive highlight by Sam Darnold. Here we go. 1 second left in the game. 2nd and goal. Sam Darnold, 1 second left. Put up some more points, Sam. Come on. Here we go. Sam Darnold drops back to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. Slings it, and it's broken up by the Bucs defense. Great right here. Now, let's go back on this play. Let's see, is there anything open actually? Because this man is just standing in the pocket, not doing anything. Or maybe the Bucs defense is that good that they're actively covering everything. So here we go. We got 4 wide receivers out for routes. We get the back out of the backfield slipping out. I mean, look at this. This is all locked up right here. What genius is calling plays here for the Panthers, folks? Didn't Matt Rule fire an offensive coordinator, and this is the guy that he felt so confident with? The 3 receivers to the left are all just kind of on comeback routes at the front of the end zone. That's all locked up. What creativity is that? Then you get 1 receiver on the right sideline who's triple covered, and that's the guy who Sam Darnold throws to. So, absolute trash, folks. What are y'all watching? What are y'all seeing that makes y'all bet the Panthers, folks? I'm trying to see it. I am trying to actively get in your shoes to be like, how am I getting in your guys' shoes of just, hey, I just want to throw away money every single week by betting on the Panthers +6, +11, +10 points. It's never enough, folks. If you give the Panthers +50, we know that's still going to be bad value, so stay away from it. So I don't get it, folks. 1 good Cam Newton play, and it was a run. We gave it an 8 value out of a scale of 10. Sam Darnold, a wide open pass. We gave that an 8 value as well. And the kicker had 2 highlights. That gives y'all enough confidence to bet the Panthers on a weekly basis. We see it every single week, folks. We are not going this adamant on this if we did not see it every single week. We are actively seeing, the Panthers, on the, the spread line, like -125. The opposing team on the spread line plus odds, +110, +105. That tells us that y'all are actively betting the Panthers, folks. We can read the spread. We can see y'all. We can see what y'all are doing. We just don't get it. So once again, we're not betting the Panthers. They are still in this category of their own, or of absolute dumpster, no buyability at all, folks. Come on. Please stop betting the Panthers, please, for the love of goodness. Jeez. Man, oh man. Alrighty. So, Bucs, Panthers, stop betting the Panthers. Please, truly. Like, I'm begging y'all to play. Like, I know I shouldn't care what y'all do with your money, but please stop. Lose it any other way, folks. Lose your money any other way than betting on the Panthers. Please. Alrighty, here we go. Next matchup up here that we're going to take a look at. We're going to go Chargers-Texans here. Now, we know Davis Mills has been playing pretty solid here the last 3 weeks. Now, once again, the Texans are going to have, a little bit of an opponent that they should not win against. They should not have beat the Chargers last week, but they did. So we still give them credit, but they should not have won the game. Now, we did have enough confidence in Davis Mills to cover the spread. We were getting plus 13 points, plus 12 points with the Texans last week, and we took that and we hit it. We loved it. So we are going to take a look at Davis Mills here. So once again, if we're getting a lot of points here, the Texans face the 49ers. I don't know what the spread is. We'll talk about that tomorrow on the show, folks. That's what we do on Thursdays. Predict and react to the lines. We'll see if the Texans get a lot of points. Let's say 12, 13, 14. Are we again comfortable of betting on Davis Mills with the points against the 49ers this week? It's an if. Maybe the spread isn't that big. I'm assuming it is still big because Texans on the road. I'll throw a number out there. I'd probably say it's probably Texans plus 12. That may be our prediction tomorrow. But once again, y'all got to come on to the show tomorrow to find out officially. So we're going to watch Davis Mills highlights right here. How are the passes looking? Were the receivers doing all the work? Was the accuracy not on point? So we're just going to watch the film here by Davis Mills and see, are we confident with taking the points, if the value is right, with the Texans based on Davis Mills, his performance last week. So here we go. Let's get the highlights up here. 3-minute highlight package. Once again, let's remind you of his stats, what he slung the ball for. It was fantastic, really. 21 of 27 for 254 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Unfortunately, we can't go to the incompletions because, once again, the All-22 is not up here. Once again, NFL.com is absolutely trash. So we just got to make do with what we've got, and that's the highlight package. So let's see where the ball placement is. Is it all dink and dunk that breaks big, everything like that? So let's see what Davis Mills was doing this week to see if we have confidence in taking the number, if the number is right. If the price is right, folks. Let's see if Davis Mills gives us confidence. Here we go. First play up, we get a 3rd and 7 when they're down 3 points, folks. This is big. Big clutch, and hey, he finds the open receiver. He throws it about 2 yards short of the first down marker, but he finds the open wide receiver right here, waits for the time to develop, doesn't get too happy feet in the pocket, nice clean pocket right there, and just waits to deliver the ball wide open over the middle of the field, and then the receiver is able to go that extra 3-4 yards needed to get the first down. But overall, that was great patience by Davis Mills in the pocket on a pressure-filled 3rd down. That was perfect. All right, here we go. Fast forwarding to now they're down 12-7. Davis Mills play action, dinks it down on the play action. That's what it was meant for. So nothing great there by Davis Mills, but he didn't need it to be. That was great design play. All righty. What else do we got here? Still down 12-7. 2nd and 9 just across midfield. It's a wide receiver screen that goes pretty big. 10+ yards right there, 10 to 13 yards. Now Davis Mills down 12-10, backed up at his own 9-yard line. He's going deep. Okay, I don't think I like this throw. It was complete, so we give him credit. Are they going to give us any other angle replay of this? I would love another angle. Here we go. This is going to be perfect. Is this a good throw? Davis Mills launches this one from his own end zone, literally from the goal line. So, gets it all the way down to the 40. The ball placement was okay. It was okay. I would like it a little bit more out in front of the receiver. Receiver kind of has to turn back outside towards this ball. Defender doesn't really see the ball, never plays the ball. This is a great catch by the receiver. I don't know if this is a great throw. It's only about 40 yards, so we can't really see his full arm strength right here. Defender just makes a great play on this ball. I don't think this is a great accurate ball, like a great 50-50 ball, but I do believe this is a great adjustment and a great catch. I think this is a better catch overall than a better throw. He put it up there, so I guess we can't knock Davis Mills too much, but I don't love it. I mean, this is where the ball is coming down on, folks. I mean, this is where you go to high point the ball. So you got to put it out a little bit more out in front. He's going for a little bit of a back shoulder right there. I don't think that was the right call. So overall, it got there. It was complete for about 40 yards. Good job. But I didn't love the throw by itself. All right, here we go. Still down 12-10, trying to do something right before halftime. Davis Mills going deep again. Now this is the ball. This is what we wanted to see on the very last throw, folks. So here we go. Let's judge this throw a little bit more harshly. Throws it from midfield at the 50 and gets it right down to kind of the 5-yard line. So 45 yards right there, but it's right over the shoulder, right in stride. This is perfect placement right here. Maybe if we're going to get so nitpicky down to the nitty-gritty, maybe it could have been a hair, like I'm talking a hair, folks, more out in front, but overall, that is perfection right there. That's the ball. That's the ball right there. Fantastic. Absolutely great right there. Very well done, Davis Mills. All righty, can he keep it up here? Now that throw gets us, juiced on the man. That throw, that's the best throw that we've seen so far today for Davis Mills. Fantastic. Perfect right there. Man, it's a perfect pass. That's a perfect pass. I really can't even nitpick that, folks. All right, they're up 17-12 after halftime. First drive out of halftime, 3rd and 3, another pressure-filled down. He stands firm in the pocket. He's not dancing around. Didn't we just see Sam Darnold go crazy in the pocket, uncomfortable all the time? Here we go, Davis Mills. Pocket's really not even collapsing right here, but there are players flying by him, but it's a good job by the offensive line. He steps up. He's so calm in that kind of congested pocket right there. That was looking really good. He delivers the ball accurate, 3rd and 3, decently wide open, and he puts it on the money. That's exactly fantastic. Now here we go, 2nd and 20. Wide open receiver right there, reads it perfectly. Chargers defense just playing a 2nd and 20, a little off. He reads it perfectly. Brings up 3rd and manageable. Here we go, 3rd and 6. They're up 17-15. 3rd and 6, boom, puts the ball on the money, folks. Puts the ball right on the money right here, over midfield, looking to extend this 2-point lead. And here we go, that nice little out route. Throwing from the right hash line to the left sideline. Got to get that ball out in front of the defender, and he did it. He did it. Maybe could have been, once again, a little bit of a hair more out in front of the receiver, but overall, that's a fantastic ball, again, by Davis Mills. And once again, he is doing this without his number 1 wide receiver to work with, folks. So, man, oh man, this is solid here by Davis Mills. I'm liking what we're seeing so far. I'm not loving it, but I'm liking overall. All right, here we go. Davis Mills, comfortable in the pocket again. Defender slips down, wide open receiver, puts it on him. Solid throw right there. Here we go, up 24-15, wanting to keep the pressure on it in the 4th quarter, slinging the ball over the middle of the field. And once again, a little accuracy, got to clean it up a little bit more out here. This was another fantastic catch by the receiver. You see it, the receiver having to literally jump up and get this ball like one-handed. That would have been an easy pick if the receiver was not able to get a hand on this pass right here. So overall, it's good by Davis Mills. I don't want to totally knock Davis Mills, but overall, I don't know if this is giving us enough confidence to bet him next week. But let's finish off this highlight package here. They're up 27-23. Once again, trying to ice the game. And this throw right here, this is beautiful, beautiful design slant right here. Davis Mills under center, not in the shotgun, instantly looking to this matchup because he knows this is where he's going with the ball. This is the only route right here. So this is where I should go, and they did go there, so that's great by Davis Mills. And the accuracy is perfect, folks. When you're throwing that slant route, must throw it in stride, carrying the receiver inward, and that's exactly what it was, and that's enough to go for the touchdown. That ices the game right there. That's a beautiful ice throw right there. So Davis Mills, in pressure-filled situations, he gets it done, folks, and that was fantastic. That was all game long, 3rd downs, just chewing out the clock, because we know this Chargers team could come back instantly whenever they're down by anything. 1 possession, 2 possession. We saw the game earlier this season. What was it? Chargers, Browns, where was it? 4th quarter, 3rd quarter, just everybody going back and forth, scoring. I mean, they ran up the score like 20 points each in like 1 quarter alone. We know that is the high-powered offense of the Chargers here. So Davis Mills and this Texans team can never take their foot off the gas here and always had to get those big 3rd downs, and Davis Mills was getting those big 3rd downs, folks. So that was good by Davis Mills. Now, they have to go on the road to the 49ers. 49ers defense is really, really good. How is Davis Mills going to play not at home? Can he still get that nice level of pressure-filled execution, 3rd downs, chewing out the clock, icing games, extending leads, all that? Is he still going to be this clutch on the road? So I think if we'd have to get like 3 possessions here on the road. At home, maybe we can ice it down like we just saw last week, 12, 13 points. But if he's going on the road against a good 49ers defense, I think we need at least like 14.5 points to even start thinking about taking that. So that's kind of our bar right here. If anything less than 14.5, we're not going to love here, and we probably don't take it. And I don't know if Davis Mills gets another big spread like that based off of the performance. So we'll see what Vegas puts this line at. We'll do that tomorrow on the show. And we will go from there. So Davis Mills, solid action, and he's been getting better. He's one of the only rookies so far. Well, I don't want to say only rookies. But he is a rookie quarterback, obviously, that has been getting better as the season progressed. After he got benched for Tyrod Taylor, he's truly cleaned it up, and for that, we give Davis Mills all the credit for that. Alrighty, next matchup. What is next up here? We get the Ravens at the Bengals, and we've got to shout out this absolutely incredible game by Joe Burrow. 525 big ol' yards, folks. Man, oh man, absolutely fantastic. So we're going to watch his highlights. Joe Burrow's most impressive throws from his 525-yard game. If it will load, we will watch it. We may have to go to another one. Let's see. Can we refresh this so we can watch it? Let's see. Refresh has gone through, so that's perfect. All right. We should be able to get to the highlights. Perfect. All right. Joe Burrow, Joey B, what was this man looking like? Was it all wide open? Was he making any incredible throws? Let's watch this Joe Burrow performance to truly see how impressive his impressive throws from his 525-yard game was. Let's see how accurate of a description this title is. So here we go, Joe Burrow. What did you get for us? What did you have for us this week against the Ravens? Here we go. Joe Burrow's 4.5-minute highlight package. Let's see this man sling this ball around. Here we go. Almost got down for a sack on the first play of the game. Escapes the sack somehow. Man, oh man, stays on his feet, delivers the ball 10 yards to T. Higgins. Great there. Great job by Joe Burrow to escape that blitz. I don't know how he did that. All right, next throw, 2nd and 2. Joe Burrow, nice little slant right there to T. Higgins. Bingo, bango. All righty, looking solid so far. Now, nothing wow, folks. We'll count some wow moments. That sack, not quite a wow, but a solid moment right there. Here we go, Joe Burrow. Feeling comfortable in the pocket, delivers a wide open ball to T. Higgins there. Goes for about 20 yards. Joe Burrow rolling out to the right, throwing on another run, dumps it down to a wide open receiver. Alrighty, where are these wow moments? Come on, gotta see a wowza. 3rd and 2. Boom, great. Oh, this is a good throw right here. Bingo, bango. Now, this is a great throw right here. Not a wow throw, but this is a great throw here to Jamar Chase on 3rd and 2. Back shoulder right before the safety got over to knock him out of bounds. And Jamar Chase toe tapping 2 feet down to secure the catch inside the 5-yard line. All right, 2nd and 7, up 10-7 here. Boom, wide open. Who do we got there? Receiver running right down the slot, and that's just way too easy. Once again, nothing great here by Joe Burrow himself. It's good. It's on the money. It's in stride, but it's wide open. I mean, what the hell was this Ravens defense doing? Man, oh man. Ravens defense was exposed. Jeez, all these are really decently wide open, folks, that we've seen so far by Joe Burrow. I want to see him make that a significant throw that we see like Aaron Rodgers make. Here we go, a little bit behind here. You see T. Higgins having to like reach all behind his body while jumping in midair. And once again, it was decently wide open. And then we get him in the red zone. What is Joe Burrow looking like here in the red zone? Dinks it down to Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon does the rest. All righty. Joe Burrow, I don't know how impressive it is. The stats are great, don't get me wrong. These throws are good, don't get me wrong. But these are all kind of like wide open. Where are the kind of that big old throw that we saw Davis Mills make that dumps it right over the shoulder of the receiver for the touchdown? That's what we want to see, with defenders all over these wide receivers making that pinpoint throw. Here he goes, just dinking it down this time to Jamar Chase, and it goes for about 11 yards. Alrighty, what else do we got here? Come on, Joey B. Let's start seeing the sling. 3rd and 16. We can get a sling right here. Going deep. Here we go. Boom. Wow, okay. A little bit of a better catch than this one was a throw. This is why we love T. Higgins so much, and love that over the last couple of weeks, what do we say, the last 5 games, T. Higgins just going absolute monster beast mode in receiving yards, breaking like almost 100 over over these last 5 games here. So Joe Burrow slings this ball down the field. We got to count the yards on this one. Holy moly. But I mean, this is a great job by T. Higgins to go up and high point this ball over 2 defenders. This is what this Bengals offense is, folks. We know Joe Burrow's got the big arm. That's never been a question. But you've got that straight downfield shot in T. Higgins, who goes up and high points the ball, strong arms. And we told y'all, his strong hands when we broke down the game on Monday. And this is the play right here that truly shows it off. So you get that by T. Higgins, and then you get Jamar Chase, who's just able to get open and make those catches on the sideline and all that. So this Bengals receiving core is it's versatile, and it's so gosh dang good and really kind of deep. So here we go. Let's count the yards first here. Joe Burrow, let's say from the 35-yard line, throws it all the way down to the 10-yard line. So we get 15 plus 40. That's 55 yards clean. That's what we love to see, folks. 55 yards down the field. And once again, the strong hands, look at that by T. Higgins, going down to the ground and has the ball held in his two hands above his head. And that's how he falls down to the ground, with the ball just in his hands, not having to bring it down to his body and all that to secure it. That's why he is so lethal. And when you get the quarterback like Joe Burrow, who can give this man an opportunity, look at that man go and high point the ball. This is absolutely magnificent right here. So expect this to happen a lot more, because it's been happening a lot more consistently here, getting T. Higgins those yards and all that production. Man, oh man, I love it. And then Joe Burrow right there. And once again, T. Higgins does it again, catches the ball, and then brings it above his head because he's so confident in his own strength. He's so tall that the defenders, they can't get the ball like that. So this is what we love here by T. Higgins. Yes, sir. And then everybody celebrating in the end zone with the giddy. You got to love it. All right, great throw here by Joe Burrow. I mean, exactly where it needed to be. High points the ball. You love to see it. I mean, I just love that by T. Higgins. So strong hands, folks. Strong hands. All right, 31 points in the third quarter so far. Slinging it. Jamar Chase wide open about 3 yards. Puts it on him. What else do we get here? Come on, Joe Burrow. I know it's going to be a little bit harder to compete with that 55-yard bomb, but let's see if he can do it on 4th and 5. He goes a little deep, and it's a nice comeback route. Once again, T. Higgins on the sideline. Man, oh man, just so strong, beefy, can box you out, all that. So versatile. And then here we go again. Joe Burrow putting it on T. Higgins. This is a one-on-one matchup in the end zone, and this isn't wide open, but Joe Burrow slings it on him, and this is fantastic. Look at that. Like a tad a fraction behind, but we're not going to get that nitpicky on it. And that's T. Higgins able just to go and get the ball, secure the ball with his two strong hands, folks. And once again, everybody celebrating. Let's watch this ball one more time. Yeah, I mean, just a tad behind. I mean, this is a tad behind ball. That's all it is. So Joe Burrow got to show up the accuracy a little bit right here. But that's it. Nice little comeback route once again to T. Higgins. I mean, you got to respect the speed. So, of course, the comeback routes are always going to hit. And then here we go. 5 wide, up 41-21 with 2 minutes left. Now just stunting. And Joe Burrow goes deep again just to stunt. I mean, that's all this is. Just ice the game. There's 2 minutes left. You're up 20. You're up 20 points with 2 minutes left, and you are still going for it. You are still actively, playing football. And he just throws this one deep, folks. He throws this one from his own 40-yard line, gets it all the way down to about the 10-yard line. So once again, about 50 yards, clean as heck, big arm. And this time it's Joe Mixon all the way down the field right there for the big catch. And Joe Burrow, it just gives it up. What do you want me to do? I mean, all these people are wide open. Of course I'm going to go deep. And that's a really solid on-the-money ball right there. Joe Mixon a little bit smaller. Lets the ball come to him, and unfortunately can't stay on his feet as he goes down to get the ball. So Joe Burrow looking really, really gosh dang good, and because of that, I would definitely we could definitely put this Bengals team. I'm gonna put it in playoff contender category. The team's great, folks. It's a very good team overall. The defense solid as well. But Joe Burrow right there, I mean, it was impressive. Don't get me wrong; those deep shots were impressive, but overall for the majority of the game, I mean, everything was wide open. So great job by Joe Burrow. Some great throws. He got it done. I mean, at the end of the day, he can point to it and be like, yeah, I did that. What's up? I did it. Y'all still can't do that. So don't put it that the defense was trash or anything like that. So overall, Joe Burrow, really solid performance out there. Great throws. And I am going to put this Bengals team in playoff contender category. I don't know if I'm ready to put them in Super Bowl contender just quite yet, because we have seen a little bit of up and down by this Bengals team. Yeah, they get a win, but then they get a loss, and then they get a win, and then a loss, and then a loss, and then a win, maybe 3 in a row. Have they rattled off 3 in a row here? Let me get up their schedule so far this season. Bengals by year. Let's get it up here. I want to see how many wins in a row have they won. So let's quickly see here. Overall, 9-6, really solid record out here. So here we go. Games this season. Here we go. First game, win in overtime, then they lose to the Bears, then they win, then they lose in overtime, then they win, then they lose, then they win, then they lose, then they win. I mean, this is what I'm saying, folks. A little bit of up and down, little win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. I mean, they're on a 2-game winning streak now, so I would say they're facing the Chiefs this week. I think that's a loss, and maybe if we get great value, this is the game to bet this week because the Bengals, look at, folks, since week 11, win. Nope, since week 6. Nope. Yeah, since week 6. Since week 6, win, loss, win, loss, win. I mean, these next 2 weeks, potentially loss right here. So let's see if they can win 3 in a row. They haven't been able to do that all season. Every 2 wins comes with a loss, at least one. So we just got their second win. Expect a loss here against the Chiefs. We'll keep that in mind when we make our picks this week, when we make our official prediction of the line. We'll keep all that in mind this week. May not be a great week for the Bengals, and it's nothing they can even kind of control themselves. This is just the natural state of what they are. Win, loss, win, loss, win. That's what they are, folks. A little bit of up and down, a little bit of not great consistency, and we kind of saw that in the footage right there. Nothing was really that tight consistently. He had 2 great throws that were really tightly covered for a 525-yard game. I don't know. We still give them credit. I'm not knocking Joe Burrow or not giving him his credit. I'm just taking the entire picture, folks. That's what we do here. We talk everything. I've got no agenda. I've got no side. The only side I want to be on is the green side. That's all I care about is making money and having great content of watching football. That's it. That's all I care about. There is no agenda out here. I want to see the highest level of competition and win money. That's it. No agenda over here. I don't need to slander Joe Burrow for the likes, for the clicks. I don't care about that, folks. I care about Joe Burrow slinging the ball and putting up 525 yards and maybe being able to bet on him next week. And I don't know if I can bet on him next week. That's all I'm saying. But Bengals, Super Bowl contender. Very good throws there by Joe Burrow. Very good throws by Joe Burrow. We'll leave it at that. Alrighty, we got last one. Are we gonna have a full show where we fit all of our film studies in? This is the last one, folks. Here we go. Washington at the Cowboys, our last matchup that we have to take a look at, and we've got to shout out this Cowboys defense, folks. Of course we do. Now, is this defense, and remember, folks, why we put the Dolphins in Super Bowl contender category, why we have this Colts team in Super Bowl contender category, why even, a partial reason, it's not the main reason like the Dolphins and the Colts, but why we also have the Eagles in Super Bowl contender category is because of the defense. Defense wins championships. Folks, y'all have heard that saying. Offense sells the tickets. Defense wins championships. And defense truly does win championships. We just saw that last year. Patrick Mahomes, so great. Slinging the ball, sidearm, rolling out of the pocket, slinging the ball deep to Tyreek Hill, slinging the ball to Travis Kelce. He was great all last regular season. But what happened in the Super Bowl? They faced the Bucs, and that Bucs defense played the game of their lives, making Patrick Mahomes run all over the field where nowhere to throw the ball, and the Chiefs lose. The offense loses the Super Bowl. The defense wins the Super Bowl. And we know this Cowboys defense is the best thing about the team. Now, the offense is still good. We're not knocking the offense, but we're going to watch the defense here in our film study, and we're going to decide, is this a Super Bowl contending defense? Can we take the Cowboys out of their current spot of playoff contender, and can we move them into Super Bowl contender just purely based on the defensive performance that we just saw against Washington? So let's watch the defense here. Let's watch the highlights and see if we can move this Cowboys team into Super Bowl contender category based on what we see by the defense. And we knew the defense was fantastic, folks. It's a 5-minute highlight tape here for this Cowboys defense, folks. What have we seen? I mean, all those quarterbacks that we just watched in our film study today, I mean, I don't think anybody had 5 minutes. I think Josh Allen may have had 5 minutes, but man, oh man. So this defense, we know it's great, folks. They were getting it done. 2 interceptions by Taylor Heineke. I think he fumbled. They had so many sacks and tackle for losses. So this is going to be a nice way to close the show here. 5-minute defense of the Walk of Fame defense highlights here, folks. Are y'all ready for this Cowboys team? Are y'all ready for this? I'm ready for this. Here we go. Walk of Fame defense, folks. Watch, grab your popcorn because it's so gosh dang good. So here we go. 5 minutes of purely uninterrupted Cowboys defense starts now. Here we go. First play up, Taylor Heineke. He's going deep. Is this smart? No, because you're throwing to Trayvon Diggs. What are you, nuts? What are you nuts? Taylor Heineke, what are you doing? What are you doing trying to challenge Trayvon Diggs? That's what you watched all the tape to prepare for this game, and you're like, you know what? First 5 minutes into the game, when I get my mitts on the ball, I'm going to test Trayvon Diggs. What are you, out of your gourd? Are you out of your gourd? Taylor Heineke, you just lost the starting job. If I was Ron Rivera and I saw this, I pulled this man instantly. You watched film all week, and we just faced this team. We just faced this team, what, 2-3 weeks ago, and you watched film on Trayvon Diggs, and this is your second time around watching film on Trayvon Diggs, and this is what you decide to do with one of your first throws of the game? Challenge the man. Challenge number 7, Trayvon Diggs. Are you out of your gourd? This is disrespectful by Taylor Heineke. This is an awful ball. It's way too much inside. You got to get this ball on the sideline. So, first of all, it's a bad throw. So, Taylor Heineke, I don't even want like Aaron Rodgers testing Trayvon Diggs on a daily basis, on a throw-by-throw basis. And here we get Taylor Heineke throwing an absolute duck to one of the greatest corners of the game currently, folks. Let's watch this. We'll watch it right here. Watch the technique by Trayvon Diggs. Reads it perfectly. Keeps up stride by stride by Terry McLaurin. Has great positioning. And then Taylor Heineke just throws this ball absolutely poorly. Way too much inside. And that's just too easy by Trayvon Diggs. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. Next play up. Taylor Heineke is trying to test defensive linemen this time. Here we go. Number 90 with the pick 6, folks. Once again, just too easy right here. Can't even get the ball high enough to get it over the line of scrimmage. You throw a pick 6 to a lineman? Are you trash? And this is after an interception when you test Trayvon Diggs. Did you not even study anybody on this Walk of Fame defense? Look at that, DeMarcus Lawrence. That's just way too easy peasy lemon squeezy right there. I mean, everybody's getting into the mix here of the Walk of Fame defense, folks. This is why it's the Walk of Fame, because is there only one star on the Walk of Fame? Of course not. That would be the Step of Fame. This is the Walk of Fame defense. It's everybody. It's corners. It's linebackers. It's defensive edge rushers. It's everybody. It's linebackers. It's Micah Parsons, who's a hybrid linebacker edge rusher. So it's the Walk of Fame because it's all 22, or it's all 11 starting defensive players here by the Cowboys, and they've still got some on reserve as well. Some stars that they can lay down to make that walk a little bit longer. And here we go, just DeMarcus Lawrence keeping up with Taylor Heineke. Taylor Heineke thinks he can escape because he's faster than DeMarcus Lawrence, and no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Taylor Heineke, what are you doing in this game? You're trying to outthrow Trayvon Diggs. You're trying to outrun DeMarcus Lawrence. You're trying to not get sacked here by Micah Parsons. It's not going to happen. I don't know what you did to prepare for this game. I don't understand why you felt so comfortable because the Cowboys offense was so trash in the first meeting that the game was close. That gave you confidence to ball like this in Jerry World? Oh my goodness. Taylor Heineke, I think I lost a little bit of little respect and some value on Taylor Heineke on how he came out and handled this performance. Disrespectful, folks. Here we go, getting chased from behind right here. Number 27, we get J-Ron Curse. I mean, another corner, fantastic. Corner blitzes, corner picks. Number 1 corner, number 2 corner. They're deep, folks. It's the Walk of Fame. Walk of Fame defense right here, folks. Oh, man. Just too easy right here. Taylor Heineke trying to step up in the pocket, and Kerr says, you're getting down for the sack. Here we go, 3rd and 6. They're down 42-7. You gotta move the 6 here, Taylor Heineke. You gotta extend this drive. And he throws it about 2 yards short of the first down, and the Cowboys Walk of Fame defense is there to break up the ball regardless. Here we go, Taylor Heineke, nowhere to go with the ball, trying to escape the pressure. He tries to escape 1, 2, 3, but then there's 4, 5, and 6, and they bring him down. Easy peasy. They are just absolutely destroying Taylor Heineke. Look, he's about to cry, folks. This man looks like he's about to cry right now. Ron, can you get me out of here, please? Get Ron Rivera. Can you get me out of here? And not only is this defense terrorizing Taylor Heinicke, he's terrorizing the entirety of Washington's special teams by blocking the punt. They can't even just have Taylor Heinicke knee the ball 3 times and then punt it away. No. The punter is blocked right here. Who blocks this punter right here? Off the edge. What do we got? Do I have his number here on my little cheat sheet I got? I don't think I do. What was that, 53? 59 with the recovery. This is 32. 32 with the block. Clement? Oh, my goodness. Get it, Clement. Yes. Fantastic. All right, here we go. Back to terrorizing Taylor Heinicke. Taylor Heinicke throws the ball, and that's broken up over the middle on 4th and 1. Taylor Heinicke, you couldn't be clutch for one play. You couldn't get it done for just one play on 4th and 1, trying to get some momentum heading into next week, where luckily you don't have to face a defense as good as this. At least I don't think. I don't know who Washington has this week, but we know Walk of Fame defense is one of the best defenses in the league. All right, here we go. Another one. One more terrorization for Taylor Heinicke. Taylor Heinicke stepping up in the pocket. But when you step up in the pocket, you should know you're going to be brought down the next second. Brought down from behind here. Taylor Heinicke just gets the ball out of his hands quickly here because he doesn't want to get terrorized. So he lets Adam Humphries gets terrorized on a wide receiver screen. This isn't even Taylor Heinicke anymore. They bench Taylor Heinicke. He's getting knocked around too bad. They sent in Kyle Allen to take all the hits and all that. So it doesn't matter who you put out there. They're terrorizing everybody. Walk of Fame defense, folks. The best defense in the league. And absolutely, folks. I mean, is there any question? Of course, this Cowboys team is Super Bowl contenders. Congratulations. I think this is one of the only teams so far that we've upgraded actively. Cowboys go from playoff contender to Super Bowl contender because of that Walk of Fame defense. Man, oh man, is it amazing. Holy cow. Woof. Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it for us. We got to everything today. This is crazy. You better mark this in history of Takes by Fans, folks. We got through everything. We didn't have to cut anything short. How fantastic. How absolutely fantastic. So, we're all good with our film studies. We don't have to try to squeeze in any of those throughout the rest of the week. So tomorrow on the show, we're back live around noon Eastern. Probably get started a little bit closer to 11:30-ish. But we'll still be here for an hour. We'll break down the NBA from last night. We'll predict and react to the lines for Week 17. We'll talk through the Thursday night game, and then we'll start kind of going through who we believe is going to win the Super Bowl based on how we saw the final 2 weeks of the season wrap up. So we'll walk through our playoffs that we have predicted. So that's what we've got tomorrow on the show. Anything that breaks, we will talk about as well. So let's see. Anything breaking as we were live? Anything we got to quickly touch upon before we get out of here? Or are we good to go? You can make a little bit of money with us in the NBA tonight. We've got 2 picks going. Grizzlies -6, Jazz -7. Swallowing a couple points here, but we feel good doing so, folks. So that is going to do it for us today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We're back live tomorrow, folks. And I'll save I didn't even want to bring this up, but I'll save this to the end of the show just in case nobody's listening in case nobody's listening anymore. John Madden, RIP to him, obviously a legend, a great, obviously it doesn't need to be said. And folks, I'm not being disrespectful by saying this. I'm just saying this. Do I believe in this? No. Do I think this could happen? Yeah, maybe. Obviously no disrespect. I'm not being disrespectful, folks. I'm just saying. All right. Now, we know John Madden did the kind of documentary where he kind of sat down and watched the film. They aired it Christmas Day. There was not a lot of promo for that. There was promo maybe like starting 2 months ago, but nobody really knew this thing was happening actively. And then it releases on Christmas Day, and then 4 or 5 days later, they say he's dead, just unexpectedly. It could be that John Madden was deep faked into that interview, into that kind of documentary, and that he's been dead for a while. That's all I'm saying. It's possible. It's just a little too coincidental. But overall, I'm not being disrespectful by saying that, folks. I'm not meaning any disrespect. I'm literally just saying. it's being said maybe. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Little too coincidental. Maybe it's a deep fake. Maybe he's been dead for a while. Maybe that's it. That's all I'm saying. Maybe. Okay, folks, we're out of here now. All right, folks, we're back live around noon Eastern tomorrow. All right, folks, have a great one.